Hi friends, today I am going to tell you a few words about decibel. This word is used as a measurement unit in various fields of engineering, and the word bell is the root word for the word decibel. What is bell? In simplest form, if we consider the amplifier gain as a ratio of power output to power input, but actually there is an intended unit to measure this ratio, and that is called bell, and it takes the value of log of P output to P input with a common base 10, which is equal to log of initial ratio what we have considered earlier. In literature it is defined as the power loss due to the resistance offered by the considerable length of telephone wire if you consider a telephone system. As you know, the logarithm scale is a nonlinear scale, so bell is also nonlinear in nature. Here I had given a tabular form. In this, the first one is loss or gain ratio, which is defined as P output to P input, and the second column is loss or gain ratio in terms of bell. Similarly, the loss or gain ratio and the loss or gain ratio in terms of bell. If we consider the basic initial ratio as 1000, and in terms of bell it is 3 dB. Why? Because the log of 1000 is 3 B, that is 3 bells. And if you consider 0.1, it is minus 1 B. If you consider it as 100, it is 2 B, and it is minus 2 B if you consider it as 0.01, and the values are extended up to 1. In this case, it is defined as no loss or gain condition where the value is 0B, that is 0 bells. But why decibel? As you know, bell is too large to keep it as a unit directly. So we always prefer to multiply with a metric prefix, that is deci, which is 1 by 10th of the initial value, which will take the value of dB is equal to 10 log the initial ratio what we considered earlier. But I always wondered why logarithm is always coming in terms of electrical and electronic systems. Why? Because our human perception is highly nonlinear. That means if you hear something initially, and if I double the energy to the source through which you are hearing, you will hear it as log of 2 for the next time. In the similar way, the eye of human works in the same process. In order to double the perceived intensity of a sound, the actual sound power must be multiplied by 10. Now, if you consider a two-port network, and if you consider the gain of the two-port network, the gain G is defined as the ratio of voltages, that is output voltage by input voltage. It may be voltages or currents, whatever it may be, but our main intention is in terms of power. So if you consider G in terms of power, that is P2 square by P1 square. So now, if you consider it in terms of bell, that is 2 log P2 by P1 B. So now, if you consider in terms of decibels, gain in dB is defined as 10 into 2 log of initial value G, that is equal to 20 log initial value G dB. This is the actual value how we are going to measure the amplifier gain. Thank you for watching this video.